Good morning, my 4th and 5th graders and whoever would like to join us. We're continuing on with our rabbit week, and our first lesson we did Harris Finds His Feet, inspired by the author and illustrator Catherine Rainer. I hope you all watch this little video. It's pretty cute. And old Harris is going to be the inspiration for our bunch of bunnies that we're going to be doing to show some depth and overlapping here. So in my 2nd and 3rd grade, I had them create more simplistic rabbits showing depth and overlapping. You guys are going to use Harris instead and create a little bunch of bunnies. They kind of look like my dogs when the refrigerator opens and they're sitting there with their eyes all bugged out and big. I have shown this on every tutorial this morning. This is watercolor paper and it's a spiral notebook. And I believe I got it at Walmart. Next time I have to go out into the public, I'm gonna take some pictures of some supplies that are at Walmart that could be purchased to use at home, and they're ones that I use at home as well. So let's get started with this bunch of bunnies. I used a Sharpie, and you guys can use a pencil first or a crayon. If you don't have a Sharpie, you all are very well versed in how to use Sharpies, and if I could find my Sharpie, that would be a blessing. Here we go. Here's one. So when you do rabbits or anything that's overlapping, you want to draw what is in the foreground first, or the closest to you. So if you're looking at these, this one, his ear is behind the middle rabbit. The middle rabbit, his paw is on top of this guy. This middle rabbit, his ear is behind the first one. So you can tell that this one is in front because all of his parts are on top of the second rabbit. So we're gonna start, I'm gonna use the middle to start, and I'm gonna put my closest bunny in the foreground. It's gonna be right here. So I'm gonna start with the V, like we did, a little line down and 2 C's. I'm gonna make 2 eyes, and I'm gonna connect those, make his little domey head, okay? And I'm gonna draw 2 ears, leafy shapes, right? I might even do that. Put a few little whiskers on him. Now, I'm gonna make his body kind of come down, and I'm gonna give him a couple little paws. You could even put an Easter egg or something. My Easter egg looks like it just got dented. Oh well. So this one is in our foreground. He's closest to us, right? So our next rabbit is going to be behind him a little bit. So I'm gonna make this one a little bit shorter, tinier. I'm gonna start with that upside down triangle and make 2 little C's for his face, for his little muzzle. Put 2 eyes on him. Now, but this one, he's gonna have big wonky ears. This ear's gonna go all the way up. It's not gonna go, I'm not gonna draw that line through there because that's not how it looks. You wouldn't see it like a transparent line going through. So I'm gonna go till I hit a roadblock. I'm gonna jump over it, and then I'm gonna continue. Then I'm gonna come back down till I hit that roadblock again, jump over, and continue. Look at that. That rabbit's got some big old ears. Okay, now when I get down here, would I draw through his body? No, I would stop because this part is behind this rabbit's body. Oh, you could put, I don't know, shoot, put a paint palette in there. He's an artist rabbit. Some paint on there. Okay, because maybe they're getting ready to paint eggs. So your third rabbit is going to be similar to this one. And we'll draw our upside down triangle, making them look a little bit different. This one will give some teeth. This one, let's put his eyes more to the side. Give him a little character here. And look at him. This one will make kind of fat ears, and it goes up to the roadblock. It would come around right there. And now I'm going to get kind of, I want a paintbrush. So I'm thinking ahead. I want a paintbrush in his hand, but if I put his hands on, if I put this body line here first, my paintbrush, you'd see that body line behind. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get a little tricky here. I'm going to make his two paws. Then I'm going to put the paintbrush in his hands like that. Let's see if this works. And then I'll come back down and do the rest of his body. So this one's holding a paintbrush. If you do this in pencil, you could always draw these lines first in pencil, erase what you don't need, and then go back. We'll give this one some whiskers, this one some whiskers, maybe this one some eyelashes. Anything you'd like. Now, you could use watercolor to paint this. You could leave it just black and white. I also used, in my previous lesson for third and fourth, I used marker. Crayola markers work the best. You can color a little bit and then use a wet paintbrush, not real big and not too wet, and just kind of move that watercolor paint that you just made with the markers around. This works super. You don't need a ton of marker on there either to make it activate, or the water will activate it. The marker, you just don't need a lot. Now, I would let it dry before you did, another color, because with the Sharpie, we don't have that waxy border like you'd have with a crayon or a oil pastel. This is one that I did with marker, and you can see that I didn't let it dry. I had to make a beautiful oops so you all could see it, but it looks just like watercolor. So have fun. Make sure you overlap to show your depth of your rabbits, and I cannot wait to see what you do. Bye, guys.